Hey everybody, Brain here. Just a short introduction to me. I'm a CFO, been investing in the stock market for quite a long time now. And if you guys took my advice on TGL yesterday, it did exactly what I told you guys it would do. So people were expecting a big run up, and I just did not see it happening based on the certain levels that I've seen. So we've seen from the yesterday, if we go here, we have the 8th, and it basically hit a high here of around 60. But before it hit to 60, I told you guys it would retrace down to these levels, which it did, and you guys probably banked a decent amount of money. Anyways, CETX is my next one. So one thing I have to say about these CETX is, like, if you look at the daily here, I have it on this candle. If we have the Z-score indicator, it's saying if it goes above $11.75, it has a 85% chance it's going to retrace. If it goes above $16.24, it has a 98% chance it's going to retrace. And if it goes above $20.72, it's going to have a 99.98% chance. But look at that Z-score when I put it on the 5-minute. Big change, right? Let's see what happens in the 1-minute. Big change. So we are assuming here, if I'm just going to go on the 1-minute, say you're waking up in the morning, you're going to scalp this play. There's not huge news that is surrounding this company. This company, I've been after doing my due diligence, because that's what I do before making these videos, and that's just going to be like other influencers and just put out the latest hot news without doing some research. This is a company that's kind of been bleeding the last year, and they pivoted from their normal structure of business to the aerospace industry, and that's fine. That's what's giving this bullish impact, because they're going to realize that there's going to be going into a new market with new money possibilities. But what the issue is here is when you see that, usually you're going to get what happened here is a retrace back to the EMA 200, and you're going to see about, in my opinion, consolidation back to the fives, mid fives, after the hype dies down. What would change CETX here is if they ended up having a big contract. Obviously, that's common sense, but that's what would change that. I believe this is a, if you're gonna take this trade in the morning, say, all right, I'm going to go to the 5-minute, because I don't like going to the 1-minute particularly. I like getting a broader range. Go on the 5-minute. I have an EMA 200 here at $6.52. If you look at that, my purple little line here, that's my EMA 20, and that's my EMA 9 here. This candle is falling below both of them. You're going to wait for your signal here, and then once you get that signal of another green candle, you can take your position. I believe this stock after that could have some movement tomorrow, but I would not hold this long term. Okay, I would not hold this long term until we start seeing some more things going through. Anyways, look in the comment section below. You're going to see a link to the Discord. I understand that you see so many people promoting things within the stock business, but that's what you kind of do, right? Where if you want to either put a lot of information yourself in and do a lot of due diligence, fine. Or you can go to a Discord a lot of times, and they do a bunch of due diligence, and they have their own ways of promotion and getting out stock plays. What's special about this Discord here below is that we have 6 play callers. And then we also have a stock bot. We also have we have news indications, and we also have different ways of learning on the fly here as well. What is good in this community, it's only $10.99 while limited time, so you can get locked in. And we are the most profitable Discord, I believe, in the market. And that, if you don't believe so, come on over and tell me that we're wrong. We make the most profit here on a daily basis, more than anybody, and we will put that on the reputation. But like I said, I am a very analytical person when it comes to reading. My field of study is finance, so eventually you guys will see that if you go to the pack of the videos that we did on YouTube, we've done very well. And I keep it under 5 minutes, and I try to give you 2 to 3 videos per day. Subscribe to the YouTube. We're still making a lot of plays on those. Like I said, come over to Discord. It's $10.99.